We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for returns for you guys to smash that like button. And here we are with SENS Stock, Muln Automotive Inc. continuing to fight within the volatility. It pulled down for most of the day, and the second half so far it's trying to pull itself back up. But it isn't the only stock falling. The overall market and the SPY was falling as well, and our SPY bot at 11:25 a.m. sent us out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, put options went up 200% plus within hours, guys. If you want to receive that clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, the QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets, and you can join the members using these resources to maximize in either direction. So SENS Stock trying to find a bottom here of support, and it's almost retesting the lows that it recently hit, but trying to hold itself up above it and fighting within the 80-cent range. We need to talk about some key levels here with SENS Stock, Muln Automotive Inc. But before we break it all down, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity I mentioned this morning over at the Discord, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. These were some of the home runs as you see them popping up that we were able to catch last week. They don't always come out to be this way, but we strive for them every single day. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn to grow together. And we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So the one stock I was watching this morning was TOMZ, and it turned out to be a home run. And this stock was pulling downwards in the pre-market under a bear indicator, got multiple bull indicators, but full strength from a dip area to the rip areas on 42 vision. And within minutes to an hour, it hit a highest point of 30% plus, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, and we look forward to having you join us. We strive for opportunities like these every single day, and let's jump into these charts. So here we are with SENS Stock, and as we stated earlier in the video, it's fighting here in the 80-cent range to hold itself up. Hit a dip area today as it hit white with red borders, and in the last two times that it's hit it, it's been pretty weak, right? It tried to reverse, pretty weak, and today, so far, this reversal has been pretty weak as well. But when you zoom out, you could see that one of the most recent dip areas down here in the 70s was actually a strong reversal here, and the other ones were pretty weak on the way down. Okay, so we're gonna pull up the bull and bear indicators here, and also our inflow versus outflow indicator add-on, so we could see how these were fake outs and which ones were the real breakouts, and how things are looking here on the chart. And you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to our bots, our SPY bot, QQQ bot, newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets, and you can maximize within the volatility. And you can now join the members using these resources to maximize in either direction by receiving this clarity and edge over the chart. So SENS Stock is trying to bounce up here, but if you look at it, outflows were crossed. Let me go ahead and bring this up a little bit so you can kind of see it here. Since way back here on August 2nd, and all of this movement here was a fake out. This was a fake out, hidden divergence, a lot of weakness, and that's why things kind of paused during those dates, because the inflows did not break back up, even though they were outweighed by outflows. Now you could see a big difference here once the outflows were actually now weaker and the inflows broke over the midpoint, and things went up pretty fast. And you could see other fake outs as well, like this one right here, this one right here, because the outflows were dominating, right? And in between, we have the dip areas, which is white with red borders, the rip areas, which is green bars, to let us know where things are extreme strength and extreme weakness, and the bull and bear indicators in between to add those extra layers of confirmation within the volatility. So right now, the outflows have been dominating for the last several days, and we have been under a bear indicator since way up here at 90 cents. We've been watching this very carefully, but when you zoom out here and you look at this from the 4-hour, you could see that we have a bear indicator today in the pre-market, which has now canceled out the previous bull indicator. We were watching that carefully here on the 4-hour, and the outflows have been outweighing, even way back here since the bear indicator at 112 and the bear indicator here at 156. When you zoom out, the time that it crossed was way back up here at around the $10 area. So in the bigger picture, there's been a lot of movement, but not enough to outweigh the amount of outflow this stock has had in the long term, right? So right now on the 4-hour, when we zoom in, outflows are outweighing, and right now we just got a bear indicator and things have gone from 84 cents to 80 cents. The first thing I'll be watching is if these red bars can actually get canceled out by a red bar with green borders, start pushing back up, trying to do a reversal, and quickly this bear indicator getting canceled out by a bull indicator and possible upward direction on inflows. Even though they haven't crossed, at least this bar going from red to green. I'll be watching that on the 4-hour, right? We need to talk about supports as well to see what's going on. But when you go to the 1-day, right now, it's slightly above because the inflows are dominating in the bigger picture of holding up this stock. But when you go to the 1-day, it's not very helpful, right? Because the stock has been under red, holding itself up, and that's what's created this whole entire thing where the stock is zigzagging between 50 cents to the low end all the way up towards almost $3, and it's just been holding itself up from completely collapsing to new all-time lows. That's all the 1-day is showing us. But it has been under a bear indicator since 133. We shifted back from red with green borders to red bars. I'm going to be watching that very, very closely. And right now on the 1-day, there's not much information other than the fact that, yes, it's holding itself up from completely collapsing to all-time lows or even hitting $0. That's really what it shows us right now. And it's above the support of the lows of 76 cents. So we need to zoom back in and see things from a volatile perspective. This is the 15 minutes. So right now, it's hit a dip area. And within that dip area, it sat sideways and inflow started to pick up. And they finally crossed here at around the point where the bull indicator was about to pop up. It was just one bar before it at 79 cents, popped up here at 79.5, and things popped up almost 2 cents. Now it's pulled back down, and the inflows are trying to hold themselves up. On the 15-minute, I'm going to be watching if this can continue to push itself up higher, breaking through resistance levels, and the first resistance level is 83 cents, and then back up to the highs from the previous trading day, which was 86.89. I'm going to be watching that very carefully here, and if these inflows and bull indicator can hold up within these transitions from the dip area to dark green bars, it hasn't shifted completely to bright green, so there's still that possibility, and these are dark green with red borders. If these shift to red bars, things could quickly shift back down to further weakness, but right now it's in the middle of a bull indicator and trying to hold itself up within the volatility, as I stated since the beginning of the video, at 80 cents. But when you come back to the 30-minute, we're really close there, but the outflows are outweighing and the stock has been pulled down even lower. Now, since I talked to the upside, what levels to watch, to the downside, the first support is 78 cents and the next support is the recent lows of 76 cents. I'm going to be watching that very carefully, and I'm going to be watching if this can continue to pull up. And if it starts breaking through resistance levels and not test those support levels, a bear indicator that can get canceled out by a possible bull indicator that pops up in the move to the upside. As always, guys, I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. And thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.